Thank you for calling support.
Yeah, it was 600. Hold on one moment. The one bill that has a bunch of fiber circuits on it, okay, should have a 6 meg fiber connection. Yes. Okay, one moment. I need to speak to Randy, please.
He has gone home for the day.
Okay, who's Randy's supervisor?
His name would be Barry.
I need to speak to him, please.
He is also gone for the day. Is there something I can help you with?
Okay, my name is Jackson Smith Thomas. I own Big Networks, okay? And I was solicited by y'all to move to do business with y'all and move some numbers.
Okay.
So I've done a test port with you guys, right? And we ported 2 of our customers.
Yes.
When there's a problem with translation with Bell South. And I'm trying not to blow my fucking head, but the thing is, I have a whole provisioning staff, and I own the company. And y'all's inability to fix this problem has put this on my desk, and that is totally fucking unacceptable.
Okay. Well, I can actually shed some light in here. I've been working on this as well.
You have to fix this. I can't fix this. I have never had a carrier say, you have to call AT&T and have them fix it, okay?
Well, let me
I can go to, you know what, I do like $20,000 a month with bandwidth, okay? And if I need to call the guys in bandwidth and jump their ass because y'all don't want to, I'll do that. And you'll lose my business.
Well, we're actually in contact with bandwidth.
Well, then fucking port it to level 3. Report it. Obviously, they're not doing what they need to do, okay?
Well, this is a local translations issue. I mean, our scope is only goes so far.
It is not. It is an SS7 translation issue, okay? When customers can't get to you, it's your problem, okay? And you have to fix this, all right?
Well,
you have to fix this. When I port somebody into my switch, right, and the customer can't get to me, I have to call the carrier and tell the losing carrier, the translation department, and get that fixed. I cannot do that because I am not the winning carrier. Bandwidth is, okay?
Right. Well,
so tell me Bandwidth didn't do their job, and I'll go fuck them up, okay?
Well, we've spoken with supervisors at Bandwidth and had talked with AT&T, and all these translations, from what we've been told, have been removed. Now, we don't have any visibility beyond Bandwidth. We don't have any interop agreements or anything like that, whereas Bandwidth does not either.
So you're throwing your hands up and saying, fuck it. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing?
No, that is not what we're doing.
The last thing, look, they just brought me the response, and Randy says there's nothing else we can do. Fuck
Which
off,
is correct.
Basically.
We've
so
exhausted.
the customer cannot receive calls in his local area for 2 weeks.
Well, we see calls terminating to this customer.
Yeah, but in his local MPNA and NXX, he can't get it. So anything coming out of that CO is not able to call him.
Right,
and
which would be a local translations issue.
Exactly, but that's not my problem. You need to report the number. It's real simple.
We have no visibility to the local level.
Report the fucking number, okay? Do something besides no. All right?
Believe me, we have exhausted all of our possibilities.
So you're saying fuck it, is what you're saying. You're saying there's nothing else you can do.
From our standpoint, no.
You are terminating the relationship with Big Networks.
We've exhausted all of our process with it.
So what do you think? What do you think? If you were me, would you be okay with that? What would you do if you were me?
I would attempt to get the person who's calling to contact their phone carrier on the local level.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm going to tell my customer to tell their customer that they need to call their phone company so that they can call them after they ported? You're fucking crazy. Sorry, I'm not cussing you, but I'm just trying to reiterate that is the most asinine thing that I've ever heard.
Well,
my customer is going to tell me to go get bent, and he's leaving.
Well, I mean, I apologize. You know, there is no other...
Man, I just signed 36-month agreements on T1s for this customer, okay? I'm going to be out $33,000. I'm going to be out $25,000 if y'all don't fix this.
Well, like I said, we have no more visibility. We don't have interop agreements with any of these carriers, so we're not able to, go to them directly. The only thing we are able to do is go to our bandwidth provider.
Then fucking Bandwidth's not doing it. Tell me Bandwidth's not doing their job.
They are. We've been on the phone with them and with their call with AT&T. And they have assured us from time and time again throughout this case.
So you call them again and say, you know what? The 318, 368 MPNA and NXX is not working. Those numbers are not getting through. And you call them again, and you call them again, and you call them again.
Right, but this would be a local calling
exactly.
issue.
It is not a local issue. It is a LNP issue, okay? It is a translation issue that whenever a losing carrier doesn't fix it, you have to call them. And you have to say, I need y'all to clear this. And then they're going to say, we cleared it. And then it doesn't work. And you're going to call them back, and you're going to get somebody else who's going to say, oh, yeah, I see it. Okay? You're calling them again.
We've been doing this.
You're going to keep doing it until it's fucking fixed.
Well, see, that's what I'm trying to exemplify here. We have no... I can't go and open up a ticket with AT&T or whomever the local LEC is, because we don't have...
Then I want you to get me on the phone with Bandwidth right now, and I want to speak to Brent Pentecost, and I want him to know that Smith Thomas is on the phone, okay, and that Smith Thomas is your customer with Big Networks.
Unfortunately, I do not believe I would be allowed to do that.
Well, then give me somebody on the fucking phone who can. You are not helping. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
I understand you're angry.
But look, if y'all cause me to lose this because y'all didn't do your job, okay, it's going to be a world of hell.
Believe me, I mean, we have everything documented with...
Then who is your supervisor?
That would be Barry and Kosick.
And where is he?
He's gone home for the evening.
Call him on his cell phone. Let's get him on the phone.
Okay. Would you mind holding on for a moment while I try this phone? Okay,
Sure.
hold on, I'll be right
I'm sorry,
back.
dude. I'm going to be calm. I'm trying to calm down, but y'all are putting me in a really bad place.
All right, I understand. It's not a problem. Let me try and reach him. Hold on, please. All right, still with me, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, I apologize for the long wait there. I was trying a couple of different numbers and see if I can get somebody, and getting no responses. So I've left voicemail with my supervisor, and I'm going to send him off an email here real quick, just letting you know that, or letting him know that you called in and everything like that. Would you like to leave a voicemail message with him?
No, we just got to fix this, man. We've got to fix this. I mean, you understand? And I mean, to tell me that I have to call and work it out with my carriers is not acceptable. Okay? Well, you can just as easily call the carrier AT&T and get it fixed. And
they won't. That's the thing.
They will. They will.
They won't talk to us.
Yes, they will. Call the LNT group. Oh my
God.
We
don't have any contracts or anything with
Google. Google. ATTLNT.
I understand, but we don't have any dealings with
Nor do
AT&T.
You just call them up and say there was a port done and it hasn't gone through. Fix this, and they'll be like, okay, no problem.
We've also.
You tell me that you're going to make me do that. Who's going to pay me to do your job?
Nobody has to pay you to do my job.
Well, then obviously if y'all have to be on the phone with AT&T and say this needs to be fixed.
Like I said, we have no visibility in with AT&T.
You don't have to have visibility. I'm telling you, when the customer calls the number 368-3132, it says the call cannot be completed. I mean, the number you called is disconnected or no longer in service.
Right, and that would go to the local LAC.
No, it won't. It does not. Okay, it does not. Because that means there's several LACs that can't get through to us. So you're saying I have to call every one of the local carriers that are switching in that MPNA and NXX and work it? Then what was the point of doing the port, man?
See, the thing is that the translation on the local level is incorrect. Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
So you call AT&T and say, I am the winning carrier. This number is still getting, in this MPNA and NXX is not working. And they're going to be like, okay, stand by here, let me give you a ticket number, and they're going to fix it. If they don't need your number, you just have to tell them 368-35 whatever is not able to get through.
Right, and we would have to go through the proper channels of going with our vendor on that number who's already been in contact with AT&T.
No, you're fucking it up, dude. Pick up the phone and call them. Okay? You telling me nobody in your office knows how to call a freaking phone number?
We know how to call several phone
numbers. Then call them. Then pick up the phone and call AT&T and say, I need this fixed. If I have to do it, I'm doing your job. End of story.
Unfortunately, we don't have any agreements with AT&T.
So what happens when customers can't? What happens when customers aren't getting their numbers? Are you telling me that it is your procedure to tell them, oh, if people can't call you, you have to call the carrier that's having problems getting to us?
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
Well, that's exactly what you just said. You told me I have
this
to
is
call
different
the
than you not being able to receive a phone call that hits our system.
No, I cannot receive phone calls in these MPNA sessions, and I've given them to you
Correct. It's a 318-336.
Right.
Right, which terminates at the local level, or translates at the local level. Excuse me. I mean, I'm not trying to give you the runaround. Myself and Randy have exhausted all of our efforts on getting this.
You're quitting. No, you're quitting.
No, I'm not quitting.
Then pick up the phone.
We have no agreement.
You quit saying it's not a fucking agreement, dude. You're pissing me off, okay?
I'm not trying to, but...
It doesn't have anything to do with an agreement.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It does not. You call them up and say,
we have already called
AT&T.
They do not talk to us. I've done this before in the past. They more or less hang the phone up. I mean, like I said, this is